Ron continued to fight the octopus as his fishing partners pulled him to the surface by his tether rope.
So once you got to the surface, it took 3 of you to get it under control.
It really took a long time. Eventually we got it up on the boat.
With 3 of you, you were able to get it in the plastic box?
Yes, we threw a lid on it. 50 pounds of weight on top of that. But the octopus actually pushed the lid up. Over the side he went.
I've heard some stories from the Atlantic of people being plucked from the surface, remains not being found. Do you think that could potentially be octopus?
I'm sure.
The more I hear about these giant octopus, the more formidable they are. If they are so stealthy, intelligent and powerful that they can pluck a shark from the water column and devour it, then what chance has a human being got in an underwater struggle? Unless you're really lucky, like Ron was, there's only one way that's going to end.
The dark, icy waters of Puget Sound are a far cry from the tropical archipelago, but both places are home to a number of octopus species which share the same predatory behaviour. For my best chance of an octopus encounter, I'm using a rebreather unit. This circulates and refreshes the air I'm breathing without the release of bubbles, helping me to stalk a giant octopus without being noticed. It's another very challenging dive, and I struggle to adapt to the low light.
So something lives here. Have a look at this. There's scattered shells. What we've got here looks like it is an octopus den. And the thing is not to be deceived by the size of the opening.
Suddenly, I'm not sure I should be here. My investigation into the legend of the Lusca, a deadly hybrid creature that stalks its human prey in the blue holes of the Caribbean, has brought me to the Pacific Northwest, where finally I've identified the lair of a giant.
What we've got here looks like it is an octopus den. And the thing is not to be deceived by the size of the opening. Well, this is a giant Pacific octopus.
The largest known species of octopus, and certainly the biggest octopus I've ever encountered. It's not showing any signs of aggression, but it is in no way intimidated by our presence or our lights.
It squeezes through these tiny little gaps.
A creature like this would have no difficulty overcoming the rocky passageways beneath Andros.
You seem to disappear and then reappear again. Very impressive animal.
Incredibly, the octopus that seized Ron would have dwarfed this, spanning between 15 and 20 feet.
What an encounter. They grow bigger than this, but this is an impressive animal.